It's Vex, and today we want to do a new bling project. That's right. Originally, if you've seen and went through with me the tracks of the journey of bling, you've seen this entire deck all foiled out, top to bottom. That's right. Bling, bling, bling. That's right. You've seen this. Now we're doing something else called the Bling Project because they came out with these gilded foils right here. Atraxa, Breya, and then also Yidris, which is another thing for another day. They have a Breya gilded foil, and now it's time for the Bling Project on Breya Ethereum Sculptor. And this is a little different than the Atraxa project, because the Atraxa project, I started the deck from scratch and only got foil cards. The Breya deck is kind of like my Azusa deck, which I started non-foil, and they came out with this beautiful gilded foil secret layer, and I bought it, and I was like, you know what? Let's foil out the deck. So I'm gonna put this Atraxa away. We'll talk about Breya. And the way we're gonna foil out this deck, different than the Atraxa deck, which I think I mentioned that already, but I'll mention it again, is that all new cards that go into Breya will be foil, or attempted to be foil in this case, which we'll get to soon. And also, another goal of this project is to have full art, as full of art foils as possible. Some decks I like having a border. This deck is full art, unless the art looks horrific, then no go. So, as I left off, this Breya deck is a treasure deck, so it's Breya treasures, as you can see from our beautiful picture here. We have lots of treasure tokens here. No, we do not have the ridiculously expensive $150 Asia treasure token, but maybe we'll get it one day. So we have a bunch of cool treasure tokens, even from Infinity. And this deck I built before, before treasures went crazy. So this only had Ixalan and Rivals Ixalan treasures, which, I believe it or not, the card pool is very, very thin for this deck. And now that they've printed 1 million treasure cards from the 2 D&D sets, Commander Legends 1 and 2, Streets of New Capenna, they have treasure cards in almost every set nowadays. So treasure has exploded. So I'm going to revisit and upgrade this deck. And as I upgrade, I'm upgrading to bling versions. Now, some cards might have a full art, and some arts, there are exceptions. Like to the rule. Basically, if the card art isn't like something I don't like, and they do have a full art version, but they have like Hangback Walker, they might have a full art, but they also have the Invention frame, which I love. That's my favorite frame. The Invention frame will probably win. So this isn't a full deck tech. I forgot to mention in the beginning. I will have a deck tech on Breya very soon once I collect more cards and bling it some more. But we'll just briefly go over what the card exchanges are. So I have this deck in order according to MG Goldfish, and I've basically taken out some of the older cards because my philosophy has changed. This deck was created before Arcane Signet even existed, I believe so. So I've taken out the counter spells right here, counterspell Dovin's Veto, because I'd rather be more proactive. I'd rather just use all my mana instead of holding mana up. But there's might be a counter spell here and there. Here, another counter spell makes a treasure. They've made much better cards than that. Hollow's Wort. We have Pirate's Prize and Pirate's Pillage. They have made Big Score and something Windfall. Something. It's in the deck somewhere. That's much, much better than these cards. So these Ixalan cards are going away. Supreme Verdict. Try to reduce my tutors. Have better board wipes. Blood Money does board wipe, gives you treasures. So that's pretty neat. I don't like Planeswalkers. They suck. They die so easily. So that's going away. Browse's Bounty. It's just really expensive. I have better, more efficient treasure makers there. So a lot of cards from Ixalan, Rivals Ixalan's going away. Anointed Possession is being replaced with a brand new card from Phyrexia All Will Be One. I forgot what the name of that card was. Let's see if I can... this card. Mondrak. There we go. Mana Rocks. This deck is producing a lot of treasures, so I just cut a lot of Mana Rocks right there. Just get rid of them. Equipment that makes treasures. I think the axe There's an axe that's better than this, so that's going away. So a lot of stuff is going away. This deck is getting highly upgraded. Then, I want more 4-art lands, so I'm taking away some fetch lands, going with the full art artifact lands, these slow lands. So we're taking away these buddy lands here and some of the horizon lands. So pretty significant amount of cuts to the deck here. Then these are the cuts. Then what have I replaced the deck? What have I been doing so far? So every replacement, I haven't put in a sleeve yet. I just put in a hard sleeve right here, just like my not Traxa. Traxa deck and Azusa deck. I was about to say either or. So I've been replacing with full cards like Esper Sentinel here, Lion Sash, good graveyard hate. I love having graveyard hate, so I add that in there. I think I added Academy Manufacturer like a while ago. I haven't put that in my deck tech yet, but that's a new card. Jan Jansen, Treasure Dude from Commander Legends 2, then Professional Facebreaker. So you see all the old cards here in the Dockside Extortionist, original Treasure Gangster. I did have this deck. I did have Dockside in the original deck, but this is before Dockside became problematic. So it's good. And then we have our Tribute Mage along with our Trinket Mage, so we can find our cool two mana value cards that do combos. This deck's all about combos and treasures, so I love that. Now here's the exception. We have a non-foil Step In Complete Mondrak. That's because the foils are really expensive. This set just came out, so I just have this as a placeholder. I will get the foil. It's just I'm waiting. Maybe I want the oil foil or the Step In Complete foil, but it's coming. And this card, missing card, I usually put these cards placeholders if I'm borrowing it for another deck. So I think this is Steel Hellkite or something. Shimmer Dragon. That's what it was. Shimmer Dragon. It's been there. It's missing card. Nope. Shimmer Dragon's right here. Okay. I don't know what this card is. I'll find out one day. It's probably a card that already existed in the deck. Vandal Blast, new Secret Lair Vandal Blast is cool. They don't have a full art one. Yeah, Cyclonic Rift. This will be a full art version. So I'm swapping out cards. Right now I'm just getting new cards in the deck, but I will swap out cards for the really, really pimped out cards. Deadly Dispute. This is a treasure one. Very good. Demonic Tutor. Look at that. The Toxic Deluge. So Toxic Deluge and Ultra Staple. Adding that into the deck. I think it's Richard Kane Ferguson art. Yep. Full art. Beautiful. As I mentioned, Big Score and Unexpected Windfall. That's the card. These two are much better treasure makers because they're instants. Boom. Reverse Engineer. Spell Swindle, my only counter spell. I love this because I just love turning their spell into treasures. That Blood Money I was talking about. Destroy all creatures. They have Ruinous Ultimatum. Blasphemous Act here has a full art. Weird looking one, but it's coming in. Then you have Retrofitter Foundry. Here, this does not in foil. So again, I have like my Azusa deck. Either something will replace it, or I keep it non-foil until they come out with a full version. Skull Clamp, I got this. And now they have a full art one, which is very, very expensive. Soul Ring, Soul Guide Lantern, stuff like that. So these cards have been here for a while. Time Sieve, Thopter, Foundry, Sword of the Meek combo here. This combos with a creature in the deck. I forgot what it's called. I keep forgetting all these names right now. Thopter Assembly, combo with that. Combo with a bunch of treasures. There's lots of combos. Then Treasure Map's already foiled. It's just sweet. It's a good thing I already have some foiled in the deck. Ashnod's Altar. This will be replaced with a Invention Chromatic Lantern. Bolus Citadel Artifact theme. So there's Artifact Treasure theme, of course, because that's what Breya does. Gerper Aether Grid, Smothering Tide. So this is definitely treasure themed. People hate that kind of treasure at this point, but people hate this card, but it's a good card in the deck. Academy Ruins is already full art. Sweet. But Jukabog, they have not reprinted this in foil. Been waiting. Then we have the upgrade to the slow lands here, or the Deserted Beach, and then the Channel lands, all full art. I'm going to get, yes, if you're asking, I'm going to get the full art Shock lands. And yes, if you want to see, I do have an example. Not only will I get the full art Shock lands, I will get the full art Galaxy Foil Shock lands. So that's an example of what I'm going to upgrade to. Here, Atawara, Path of Ancestry, yes, full art Triomes are coming in. Continuing on with lands, we have more full art lands. This deck's going to look gorgeous. The new card, Michelson Gardens, that came out. Frexia All V1 got extended art, one of those. Treasure Vault, I guess it's full art-ish if you consider it doesn't really have a border. Urza Saga new. Vesuva. I love Vesuva. That's me stage. You can copy random stuff like Urza Saga. Michelson Gardens, you copy all those artifacts, non-token artifacts. So those are the upgrades to the deck. Full upgrades. This joint will also take a while, probably about 2 years to do, just like my Atraxa deck took. So enjoy, come with me, enjoy the journey. You know, I have, it's kind of funny, I have my Azusa deck I do every 6 months, and then I have my Atraxa deck I'll do every whenever there's a bunch of new cards. I think with the Commander Masters being announced, it's gonna be some crazy foils, so my Bling collection will get upgraded then. Hopefully my Breya collection gets cool stuff as well. Some more examples, of things I've gotten, getting ready for my upgrade, which we'll see in the next video. But just a sneak peek. We have another Galaxy foil, Sacred Foundry. It doesn't look as good. I like my favorite is a Godless Shrine Galaxy foil. This looks really like aluminum foily, I guess. Then we have our friend Mr. Dockside Extortionist. They have in full art foil, but maybe Commander Masters has full art pop out 3D foil. Then Solemn Simulacrum. This is a secret layer that has the Skull Clamp, and unfortunately I did not get that secret layer, so now I gotta buy them individually. The funny part is this is the second time Solemn Simulacrum has been full arted. Originally I had this ready to upgrade, but this one looks so much better, so this one's going away. So that is a sneak peek of the Bling project. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me what you think should go in this Breya Treasures deck, because I definitely will take a lot of recommendations. Unfortunately, the deck space is so tight that it's hard to find room to put things in. And gosh, look at all these tokens. I forgot to mention. Look at all these foil tokens. All the foil tokens, baby. I want all my tokens in foil too. I have 2 Breyas here. I might get another one. Just have multiple Breyas. It's fun. Anyways, that is it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give the video a thumbs up, smash subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be alerted for new videos in the future. And stay tuned for the deck tech of my new Breya Treasures deck. And as always, have a wonderful day.